A lot of wrong shit that's going on in this world has to stop, including this. The fatigue, well, take a look. Take a look. It's spreading.
What is you doing, bro? Sit down.
It looks like a Walmart freezer, I guess full of meat or something like that, and this is what they're doing. Like they're swimming in it. Look, we're laying down, chilling out. This is on food. And it looks like a Walmart. This is ridiculous. The culture is really messed up. This culture. Look at this.
It's a new day.
Picture yourself going to the grocery store. Well, this looks like Walmart, but I guess this can happen anywhere, but it happens more often than Walmart. And this is what you see. You go to get something like, I don't know, what do they have in there? Nathan's fries, frozen chiggy, etc. And this is what you see. Where the hell are the managers? I mean, bring back, what is it? Didn't they have store detectives years ago? Store detectives in plain clothes, just walking around. Bring that back. You got cameras everywhere, right? I mean, how is this even a thing? How is this even possible? I guess, is it in Blue City? Probably, but still, this is happening more and more and more and more. This is a new day for you to be arrested.
Man, y'all ain't in the meats, bro.
Look at this.
Come on, man.
They'll behave like this and then wonder why there are food deserts in ghettos all across America. Why?
Yeah, but the problem is they'll come to
why they can't.
Here's the problem: they'll come to places that are not food deserts, and then they'll turn those places into food deserts.
Have any grocery stores that are functional in neighborhoods that are predominantly black. Why is that? This is a thing that was like constantly talked about in Washington, D.C., where I lived. That was
it's constant.
Black city. It was a majority black city. Food deserts, food deserts. Nobody has access to food. First off, that wasn't true. But there were absolutely neighborhoods where there was so much crime, so much theft, so much behavior like this that the stores just shut down.
Just shut down.
Or got looted out of town. It's amazing. You create the problem with this behavior and then you complain about it. So when the grocery store has to go and throw away all of that meat, who do you think is going to pay for it? Well, you will when they shut down or when they raise the prices of the next shipment they need of frozen food. Because who knows, people are going to...
Exactly. It's almost like they're damaging or tainting the goods. So it seems like a form of theft. And then you have this. Remember the New World Order cops? Remember in 2020 when the scamdemic went down and there were no viruses, but yet they locked us down for 3 weeks in other places like the blue states, so-called blue areas, even Australia, UK, longer than 3 weeks locked down. But then people got tired of being, stuck in their own prisons, their homes. And when they finally went out to protest being locked down, remember how the cops fought against their own people, the citizens that they're supposed to protect? Remember that? The NWO cops was clubbing them back. Get back in your own prison, in your homes. Remember that? Remember that? Well, here's another example of that. It still exists today. They can't wait. They cannot wait. They cannot wait for another lockdown or another call to action against the citizens. They're not here. They're not here. Maybe they were like decades ago. They served and protected the community and upheld, the Constitution. But now what they do, they become order followers. They're drunk on their own power, and they have abuse of power. And this is yet another example. Why do they lie all the time? I'll show it. Abuse power. Dash cams are becoming everyone's best witness. You better damn protect yourself before you wreck yourself. In other words, film everything. You have to. They have body cams, so should you have a cam on them, right? Flock cams on us. While this might seem staged to you, this happens a lot. Things like this. Yeah, you get lit up over nothing. Lies. Quotas. They have to make their revenue, right? At the end of the month or beginning of the month or whatever.
Go down there. Go down there.
stop. Notice when you came up to the red light, you had your phone in your hand. You got your license?
I didn't have my phone in my hand.
He didn't have his phone in his hand, and wouldn't the flock camera catch that? How would you know if you? How does a cop be able to look into through the window or whatever, and, from his car, and he knows you have a phone in hand? I mean, this is damn retarded.
I got a camera in my phone. There.
Did you see the guy standing out by the road?
I got a camera in the phone.
Did you see the guy standing out?
What does a guy standing on the side of the road have to do with this cop seeing a phone in his hand, hands free, whatever? What is a guy? Did you see the guy standing on the side of the road? What does that have to do with anything? I mean, this is the bullshit that they pull. Look at this.
I have my phone in my hand.
All right, thank God.
I know I didn't. You lying. That's why you gotta have a camera. And they be lying.
All right, you're going to get a ticket. Any questions from this number? Stay on here one time. Trying to get some citation on
I have
this.
my phone in my yard straight.
Okay, sir. Citation.
Revenue generators is what they are.